Then the Hardaway 17 back with another EP. And we here for a good time, not a long time. If y'all could do your boy a favor, hit that thumbs up, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. If it's your first time, if you could, not make it the last time. Okay. Do your boy solid. Hit that subscription button as well. And I want to welcome you to the Southern Tea family. We here with a little informational tea. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time at all. You know what I mean with this story, but I do want to let y'all know what's going on right now in the great world of boxing. This EP is about Ryan Garcia and his camp. This news is coming out the Ryan Garcia camp. This is real deal, not a drill, right? Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen have officially decided to call it quits. You know what I mean? There were rumors, right, that that they were never really seeing eye to eye. There were rumors that Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen really, didn't get along. It was rumors that, Joe Goosen was just in it for the bag, you know what I mean, type deal. He wasn't really invested in Ryan Garcia like that, didn't really believe in Ryan Garcia like that, right? You know, so it's been, this is not like a new situation. I kind of saw this coming down the pipe, but now it's officially official, right? Ryan Garcia and trainer Joe Goosen have mutually parted ways after 3 fights, sources told ESPN. The last of which came versus Gervonta Davis. The pay-per-view event was Ryan Garcia's first pay-per-view event, was a massive commercial success. He is now campaigning at 140, but no decision has been made on who his next trainer is going to be. You know what I mean? So this is real deal, not a spiel. Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen have mutually agreed to part ways. Now they didn't give a reason in particular, right? But a little of the backstory on this, like I just touched on a little bit. Rumor around this whole situation was that they never really got along to begin with. That the style of that the personality, right? I should say not style, right? That the personality of Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen never really meshed. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody sliding through. Shout out my guy Ray Buck, my guy BC, my guy 88. Sports Talk, glad y'all can make it. Whether y'all just passing through, if y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. If it's your first time, don't make it your last time. Subscribe to the show as well. This is a real spiel, not a drill. The news just officially broke, coming straight, from ESPN. This dropped on ESPN. This Michael Benson reported this as well. A couple more beats. A couple more beats, and this been a situation I kind of had my ear to, right. Again, just to hit on a little bit more. Boxing, MMA was good. Appreciate you sliding through this jump boxing. Glad you can make. Where you been, my brother? Glad to see you, man. Long time no see. Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen just agreed to split ways. I think I can, like I was saying earlier, I saw this coming. They never really got along to begin with. I remember their very first fight, quick TWT was good, quick. Appreciate you slide through this, John. Quit in the building. I remember in their very first fight, right? There was rumors coming out that Ryan Garcia wanted to train like late at night, and Joe Goosen wanted to train early in the morning, right? There was a riff about them, getting on with their training schedules. There was also a riff about Ryan Garcia not liking the way that Joe Goosen talked to him. Joe Goosen may talk to Ryan Garcia a little more rougher than Ryan would like it. Ryan didn't like the way that he talked to him, right? And this was all falling and stemming from the very first fight. You know what I mean? That they had the very first fight they got together. You know what I mean? It was some back and forth. Some rumblings about them not getting along, right? But I said, maybe it's just the first fight, right? And then they had their second fight, right? In which they had their second fight, right? They had their second fight, right? In which they won, right? And then they had the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, and after the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, this fight, they decided to split. So they had 3 fights, and then they went, their separate ways. I'm noticing the pattern, right? I don't know if it's, just me. Maybe I'll see it too. But I'm noticing the pattern, right? These boxers, right? These high-profile boxers, they'll have a certain trainer for so long, right? and then they'll get a big fight, and then they'll drop their trainer for another superstar trainer, right? And then when the superstar boxer and the superstar trainer lose the fight, if they lose the fight, right, they always end up splitting up, and then you have the superstar trainer blaming the superstar boxer, you have the superstar boxer blaming the superstar trainer. Now this news is fresh, you know what I mean? So Ryan Garcia hasn't said anything on his side. Joe Goosen hasn't said anything on his side, right? So this is just, the breaking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit y'all with that follow up as well, because it might not be today, tomorrow, or next week, whatever, right? But I'm pretty sure Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen gonna have something to say, a little more to say about exactly what happened. You know what I mean? But I can't say I didn't see this one coming, because I did kind of see this one coming, right? With Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen, it was never really, the correct, like the right gel. You know what I mean? It was good, unscripted virtuoso. Shout out my guy, unscripted virtuoso. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, unscripted. Glad you can make it, my girl. Tate, MMA. What's good, Tay Tay? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. You just snuck on in the building. Shout out my girl, Tay Tay. I ain't gonna hold y'all in here too long. I just want to hit y'all with this news. Ryan Garcia and Joe Goosen have officially split. You know what I mean? Reasons in particular ain't been given yet, right? But if you kind of been following the story, the background and the history, they kind of ain't necessarily been seeing eye to eye. You know what I mean? From the start, right? From the start, right? So them splitting ain't really, a big shocker to me, right? It's kind of been a long time coming, but like I was saying, I noticed a pattern, right? These superstar boxers, these superstar trainers, like they hadn't been working together throughout their lives. They'll get together for these big fights, right? A fallout happened, and then you got the trainer blaming the boxer, you got the boxer blaming the trainer. I like how Caleb Plant, he got Breadman, right? They won a couple fights. Then he had a fight with David Benavidez, right? They lost. You don't hear Caleb Plant and Breadman, falling out. I think a lot of these guys, trainers and boxers, they be looking for escape routes. You know what I mean? Excuses. I lost because of this trainer, or he just, wasn't the fighter that y'all think he is. You know what I mean? Type deal. With this particular situation, I did see this coming, right? Ryan Garcia ain't told us who his next trainer go be next, right? But just wanted to let y'all know Joe Goosen and Ryan Garcia are no more. They officially parted ways. But I ain't gonna hold y'all in this thing too long. Greatly appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. Skin the hard way, Southern T. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.